Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's J Dean, Dean of Music, and I'm back with another video. And listen, this album is a phenomenal classic right here. It's Dark and Hell is Hot by DMX. This album is great as well. Even though this album was supposed to just be a bet, this is still a great album. But I want to talk about this album right here, And Dinner Was X by DMX, Earl Simmons. Feeling godly when I walk through the building. I got it all from the confidence escaping my feeling. It's time to ball. All right, first of all, I just want to say that DMX had a great trilogy in the 90s that really was, I think everything was like 16 to 18 months apart. He was really working his ass off. Had 2 #1 albums in 1 year. None of them got nominated for a Grammy. Whether the 2 #1 albums was this album right here and then this album right here. And then a year later at the end of the year, before Y2K, if you remember what Y2K was, he dropped And Dinner Was X. I think And Dinner Was X was released in December 21st, 1999. So they Def Jam put this album out right before the holidays, like right before the holidays. And it's not like as much as a classic as Dark and Hell is Hot or great as Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood, but it's still a good to great album. And today I'm just going to talk about the songs on the album and go through them and give love to X, because I feel like sometimes that album really doesn't get as much love as Dark and Hell is Hot, and I completely understand, but I like this album, so I'm gonna talk about this album today. Right, first of all, I just want to say that the singles on this album was pure gas. This album might have like the strongest singles on there next to It's Dark and Hell is Hot, because It's Dark and Hell is Hot, the singles was How's It Going Down, amazing song. Rough Riders Anthem, I think Stop Being Greedy was a single. What else was a single on this album? I think that was all the singles. But and then it had that amazing Niggas Done Started Something. If you haven't watched that video, I break down that song and talk about who had the best verse on Niggas Done Started Something. Also, real brief, thank you for everybody that subscribed. I passed the 50 subscriber goal, so thank you for everybody that subscribed. But now the next goal is 100 subscribers. So if you enjoyed this video or any of the shorts that I got on my channel, please leave a like and subscribe. We're growing the channel. Thank you for everybody that subscribed. But let's get into the album, right? First of all, I just want to say, I think this album is platinum, by the way. I don't care about sales, because like Prodigy said, I don't care what you sold, that shit is trash. But not in this case, right? This album is still a good album, right? But first song, it's a skit. It's the kennel. If you don't know what a kennel is, kennels relates to dogs a lot, but it's a kennel, it's a skit. We're not really gonna get into that. But then we're gonna get into One More Road to Cross, produced by Swizz Beatz. And it got an amazing chorus on here. And I just want to say, DMX really doesn't get a lot of love for like his chorus writing skills and his songs writing skills in particular. DMX was an amazing songwriter, and I feel like he doesn't get that love for that songwriting technicality that he has. But anyway, One More Road to Cross, which has a great chorus on it. One more road to cross, another risk to take. Gotta live my life like it's one more move to make. That song is fire, man. That song is fire. It's a perfect way to start an album off, a perfect energy on that record. I like that song. I love that record a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Then you got The Professional, produced by P Killer Tracks. Who the hell is P Killer Tracks? I don't know, but it's a dope beat. And this is where this is the songwriting that I'm talking about, because this whole song, all 3 verses, is about jobs that he does that possibly could kill you, especially in that second verse where he said, I could be the driver of the school bus that your kids in, except that I don't really involve women and children. A nigga got feelings, I just put them aside. So when it's time for me to do my job, I just ride. But he names a whole bunch of jobs that he had that he could just kill you with. The aggression on the song, the songwriting on the song, the chorus writing, all great by DMX. The Professional, that's a 9 out of 10 song for me. I love that song. I play that song a lot. I love that song right there. And then you got Fame, produced by Dame Grease. So Dame Grease is back on production on this album, right? You got Fame. To me, this is an okay song. To be honest, I wouldn't have put this song so high up on the track listing at number 4, because it's like a cool song. It could have been later on in the album, but it's a cool song. I get at like a song like an 8. 7.5 type shit. And then you got, for number 5, you got A Lot to Learn. That's a skit, but it goes perfectly into the next song. But in the skit, DMX is talking to this younger dude, and then he passes the younger dude a blunt, and then the younger dude is like, yo, I'd do anything to get some money. And then X say some real shit. X say, yo, stay loyal to your peoples. That money will come. Like, fuck all of that other shit that you talking about. And he just like, nah, man, I gotta get this money by any means. And then X like, man, give me my blunt back. And then he said, man, you got a lot to learn. And then it perfectly goes into the next song. It's a perfect skit, a perfectly placed skit. And it goes right into the next song. Here we go again. Which is personally one of my favorite choruses on this song. Here we go again. Same old shit, dog, just a different day. Here we go again. You know how niggas do when we play how we play. Here we go again. A man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. Here we go again. So if it's fuck me, nigga, you know it's fuck you. I live by that whole chorus. Rest in peace to DMX. Moment of silence for DMX. But yeah, I love Here We Go Again. And it's a story. This song is a story. Right? One More Road to Cross. I ain't even tell you that One More Road to Cross, the first 2 verses are stories. But Here We Go Again is a story where he fuck with this little nigga. He got love for this little nigga. So he's kind of like putting him on to the, you know, the business, as he would say, the business. But he doing fucked up shit. He ain't living by the code that really X taught him. So what X said he do, he said the best thing he could do was turn his back on him, right? So he turns his back on the little nigga, and then the little nigga out here doing wild shit, crazy shit, but X is still looking out because he owe his peeps a favor. And then by the end of the song, X kills the little nigga because he just did something so foul that he was like, yo, I helped you out, and then you did this to me. So he said, you threw it back in my face, so fuck you too. And then he shot him again, right? And one of my favorite parts of this song is when X writes, he was like, the little nigga was like, I just want to say, go ahead. And the next move is crucial. What should I do? I love the song. I love the song. It's a great story by DMX. So X is giving you all different types of vibe on this album, but Here We Go is a 10 out of 10 song, and that's produced by DJ Shock. I don't know who that personally is. But then you got the big song off the album, which is Party Up, produced by Swizz Beatz. Also, the song is a diss to Corrupt, which I just recently learned like a year or 2 ago. I didn't know that. I was 2 years old when this album came out, so I had no idea this second verse was about Corrupt. I had no idea. And Foxy Brown was in the mix. Shit was a little crazy. But Party Up, the big song. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Up in here. It's crazy how big this song is and how disrespectful this song is. He said, every time I come around, it's like, what? I just gotta get my dick sucked. And I don't know who the fuck you think you talking to, but I'm not him. All right, Slim, so watch what you do, or you gonna find yourself buried next to someone else when you all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. He was just talking very disrespectful in this song, and this song was still big. Now, it wasn't like a top 10 Billboard hit, I don't think. Yeah, it peaked at number 27 on the Hot 100, but that was, I think that was his biggest single at that time. I think that's what it said. This was his biggest single at the time. So this is X's biggest song chart-wise, right? Because I still think Rough Riders Anthem is bigger than Party Up as far as like cultural. But Party Up, an amazing song. He's talking very disrespectful on this song. One of my favorite things is because what he says, you laying on the back looking at the roof of the church, preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Come on, X, talk that shit. But that's a 10 out of 10 song. Dope beat by Swizz Beatz. And then you got Make a Move after that, which is produced by P Killer Tracks once again. So I don't know who P Killer Tracks is, but I wonder if he was an in-house producer for Rough Riders. I don't know. But Make a Move, I think this is a cool song. It isn't like as amazing as Here We Go Again or Party Up or The Professional, but Make a Move is a cool song. I like the bounce on the chorus he did. I got to make a move and make it soon. I got to make a block and make it boom. So I like the little bounce he had on the choruses. I like DMX chorus writing. So some of these songs might not like have the best beats or whatever, but he wrote the hell out of them songs. But Make a Move, another dope song. Now let's get into the real nigga song of the album, which I ain't gonna say real nigga song, real man song on the album, right? This is is personally, if you ever really been through this, you relate to this song a lot, because this song is some real shit, right? Realest song that DMX ever did. What these bitches want, nigga. What these bitches want from a nigga. What do... I can't sing at all, but Cisco did his motherfucking thing on this song. And this song is produced by Nokio. If you don't know who Nokio is, Nokio also produced a song for CNN. Oh, y'all don't want to fuck with us. Niggas on them pesos. Nokio produced that song for CNN. But what these bitches want... Great record right there. And I love that second verse where he just named a bunch of names and that shit all rhymes. I wish I could tell you how many names he said. I did count it at one point in time in my life, but I forgot it. But that second verse to me that's X, man. That's X. X always does like something little creative with the flows and the pockets that make shit better. Cause he did a whole verse naming people names, and let me know in the comments if somebody did that before him. It's Brenda, Letitia, Linda, Leisha, LaDawn, LaShawn, Inez, and Delisha, Teresa, Monica, Sharon, Vicky, Lisa, Veronica, Karen, Vicky. Then he's doing multiples on top of that. That's fucking crazy. Then he said cookies. Well, I met her at an ice cream parlor. Tanya, Diane, Lori, and Carla, Rena, Sabrina, Katrina, Sabrina, about 3 Kims, Latoya and Tina, Shelly, Bridget, Kathy, Rashida. Man, I love that record. It doesn't even have to be you going through like a breakup. You like just on some real shit. What these bitches want from a nigga, man? You do all this shit. What these bitches want from a nigga? I feel you, X. But shout out to DMX. I mean, not shout out to DMX, but rest in peace to DMX for that amazing song. Cisco killed his part on that record. Did an absolutely amazing job. And this is one of these records where the radio version is not is as good as the album version, but you could argue that it's better because I think Cisco has a longer part on the radio version. But that's an amazing record, an amazing song right there. And then you got my shit. I ain't gonna lie, you got my shit. You got my shit. I still listen to this song a lot, my nigga. And that's What's My Name, produced by, it say Self-Serve, but I know Irv Gotti produced this because it say Self-Serve and Irv Gotti. Irv Gotti was, you can say what you say, you can say what you want to say about Irv Gotti. Irv Gotti was a great producer. He was. He made a lot of dope, legendary beats and rap. So Irv Gotti was a great producer. You can say whatever you want to say about him, but I'm gonna give respect where it's due. Irv Gotti made dope beats. But What's My Name? Gas, nigga. And then what X did that was amazing on this record is that he had a cadence on the verse and he kept it for all 3 verses. DMX. Y'all niggas want it, we got it. Come and get it, nigga. We with it. All you gotta do is send it, baby. Rah or die. What y'all niggas want? What y'all niggas want? Stop playing games. He did. No, I'm gonna break down the cadence. He said, stop playing games. You gonna think it's a joke until they no longer remember your name. That's how we do it. Make cowards disappear in the thin air by putting shit through them, never coming back. Last time you saw that nigga, last time you'll see that nigga. All right, he kept that cadence for the whole entire record. Come on, man. X Pen was crazy, man. What's My Name? Fire. He said, I lost my mind and I'm about to make you lose yours too from far away. One time, boom. Come on, man. Shout out to X. First, shout out to X. And I love, it was the documentary, right? Where they was talking about how this song came about. They said DMX laid a version of it, and then Irv Gotti was like, I don't like that. You ain't go hard enough. And then that's why that energy on that record is insane, man. Another 10 out of 10 song. So out of like the first 10 songs, it's only like one song that I'm like, that was cool, and that was Fame. But the beginning of this album, amazing, my nigga, amazing. And then you got More to a Song, which that's produced by P Killer Tracks. More to a Song is okay. It's okay, right? But I think it's the placement of that song. That song should not be after What's My Name. It shouldn't be after that because it's too much. You done went from Party Up. No, hold on. You done go from Here We Go Again, Party Up, to Make a Move, What These Bitches Want, What's My Name. More to a Song shouldn't have been after that. And I think it's the placement of that song which makes me not really like that song as much as the 5 I just named in a row. So More to a song. I don't really like that song a lot, but P Killer Tracks produced that beat. On to the next one. Don't You Ever, produced by Swizz Beatz. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I like this chorus. Now don't you ever fuck around. Now don't you ever. Even though it's just the same thing over and over again, but I like the chorus. It's a catchy chorus to me. Now don't you ever fuck around. So I like that song. And then you got the Shakedown, which is a skit. It's a skit. Back when albums had skits, because they knew people would probably get up and go to the bathroom while the skit was playing. So it gave you time to, it just gave you time. It was breaking up portions of the album. Great albums back then had great skits to break up shit in between. It was like skits was a part of every album back then. But nowadays, people don't really do skits like that anymore, right? Because it's all a streaming thing now. But then you got the next song, which is a posse cut, a crew cut, whatever you want to call it. And I will be doing a video on this song very soon, hopefully in the coming weeks, because everybody on this song went stupid, right? And this song is DXL, parentheses, Hard White, produced by Dame Grease. Dame Grease, she made a fire beat. Dame Grease is another one of those producers where he make dope ass beats, but it's called DXL because it's DMX. The D is for Drag On, so it's Drag On, DMX, and then Locks. So it's called DXL. And song is absolute gas. DMX went crazy. Drag On went crazy. Sheik went crazy. Styles P started the song off barking on niggas. And then you got Jadakiss, which his verse was absolute gas too. And Jadakiss always says this. On this song, DXL, Jadakiss has one of the hardest bars I ever heard in my life. This nigga says, I bet you never even felt the heat till I put the M1s next to your waves and melt the grease. Woo. Till I put the M1 next to your face and melt the grease. No, till I put the M1 next to your waves and melt the grease. God damn. You know how hot that bully gotta be to melt a grease on a nigga head? Sheesh. And I know I quoted this in my other video, but this is where the line comes from, where I said niggas use beats to help. He said niggas need beats to help. We help the beats. This is the song. DXL, great. Rough Riders did great crew cuts, by the way, because they shit was just full of spitters. And another great crew cut by Rough Riders that a lot of people don't know about is Scenario 2000, which is on Eve's album, but the album version doesn't have the full verses. You gotta go on YouTube to listen to the actual full song in its entirety. Styles P got the best verse on that song. But fire song, DXL. And let's just this is where the album falls apart for me personally. This next song, I'm gonna be real with you. Coming For You, produced by Swizz Beatz. This song is ass. I'm just gonna be real. This song is ass. X rapping. See, when I call something ass, I can give you a reason why it's ass. I'm not just gonna say it's ass because, I just don't like it. No, I'm gonna give you a reason why I call this song ass. This song is ass because the beat sucks. This beat is ass. Swizz Beatz normally make good beats, but this beat is ass. The whatever instrument he used in the back or whatever sample, I don't think he sampled anything for it, but it doesn't match the drums. And at this time, Swizz Beatz was using a lot of the same drum sounds and same drum patterns. Like, for example, Scenario 2000 and Jigga My Nigga is the same beat. Same exact beat. It's the same exact beat. But anyway, the song is ass because the beat is ass and that chorus is horrible. And this is my one critique of Swizz Beatz that still goes on to this day. Swizz will make a fire beat, but then for some reason he gets on the chorus and he'll have a horrible chorus. Swizz Beatz doesn't make really good choruses all the time. So I don't know. I don't know why he does that, but this song is ass because this beat is horrendous, and the chorus is bad. So out of all these songs where I'll be like, that was cool, like I'm not skipping them. If they come on, I play them, I vibe out to them. But this song is a definite skip. Coming For You is a definite skip. And then you got Prayer 3, which isn't really a song. I think X did this on every album until Grand Champ, if I'm not mistaken, where he gave you a strong prayer on every single album. And I really felt like X was really made to be like a pastor, but it just didn't happen. But you got Prayer 3. It's a dope prayer. Then you got Angel. produced by Angel, produced by Irv Gotti, and this song is it's whatever with this song, in my personal opinion. I think like he has other songs referencing God and him talking to God that are better than this. So like A Minute for Your Son is better than this, and like way better than that in my opinion. So I don't really like the song Angel. And then you got Good Girls Bad Guys. Now I like the theme of this record, and I don't remember if this song was on a soundtrack, but I feel like it might have been on a movie soundtrack, right? But it's a bonus track. It's a bonus track. But the album really ends at Angel. But you got Good Girls Bad Guys featuring Dime, produced by P Killer Tracks, and it's a Charlie Charles. So Good Girls Bad Guys is a cool song. Like, I love the concept of the song where he's asking why do good girls like bad guys, and they're going through the verses, and she's giving you reasons why she like bad guys as a good girl, and he telling her why he like good girls even though he's the bad guy. It's a dope song concept, and I vibe to it. I listen to it. I like the song a little bit, but to me this album would have been way better if he cut off Fame, More to a Song, and Coming For You. I feel like he would have had a perfect album if he would have cut them songs off right there. This album starts off really great, and then it ends not the best. It starts off great, then it ends not the best. But anyway, that was And Then There Was X by DMX, released in 1999. It's in that range of a good to great album. Like, it's almost great. It's just them last couple songs just wasn't as strong as like the first 12 to 13 songs. But anyway, it's only 18 tracks, I believe. Yeah, it's 18 tracks, including the bonus album. I would recommend that you listen to this album. The singles on this album were gas, and if you don't know what the singles were, was What's My Name, Party Up, and What These Bitches Want. Gas singles, right? So it's a great album. No, it's a good to great album. I'm gonna give it good to great. But that was And Then There Was X. And if you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe for more videos coming very soon. But it's been J Dean, Dean of Music. See you next video.